My people, I believe so. Una don't see this story about the wife of former president of the country, where they call Patience Jonathan. There is God who all this blood that you people are sharing. Una know I'm now this woman where they popular, where una they using voice, they do comedy. They say this woman don't remand many of in domestic workers inside prison since 2000 and waiting since 2015 abi where they put them make I dey sure una don see am. Now these people now their families don dey cry out say make una release since 2019. They say trial of Patient Jonathan's 15 domestic workers in detention since 2019 to be delayed further, says Bayelsa government. All these people when we dey see this woman, we like her. We like this woman. We no say na he get skeleton inside the closet. We no know. Since how many days now? And Sarah reporters now don't get the story. Even the mama of some of those people where they arrest put for prison don't come out come cry say may they release his son. Let us start from there first. Then we proceed to other update. No time.
When I call my daughter, nobody will go give me food. No election they gave me. I don't get person will go help me. I just go begging. Not gonna see me as I did now. Not gonna break my daughter from me. Making go find food for me. She they gave me food. I don't get any person to give me food. I don't get tired. I don't tire. I don't gonna make and I leave my picking for me. I gotta break up. If I die now, who go bury me? My sheep, my 2 children, my daughter, my son. Not this one son, I should get them. That man, that boy, where they there. Now him, me I get with the sheep. That, not gonna bury me. And I don't know my day where I go die. It's gonna keep myself in there for my hand and I die. Who go bury me? I'm gonna start me now. I'm gonna see as I did. I'm gonna see as I did. I don't get tired. They're not gonna give me again. I'm gonna sorry me. I'm gonna sorry me. I don't say food the food can get. I'm gonna this woman. They don't get food to give me. They don't go anywhere. Before they fight, they enter water. But now I don't feel to enter. I don't feel to go and shower. I don't feel to enter water. I'm going to break myself. This is 9 months. I have to do it.
Honor this 90-year-old mama na they cry to Patience Jonathan. Say make him release his daughter. Make he come they take care of her. But Patience Jonathan still hold the 15 domestic workers say jewelry loss. Wickedness. All these our politicians fear them. Fear them no matter how good and responsible they look on social media. We know they know, say they, except these people now begin to cry out. But I wonder what they were doing. This should be like 6 years now, since 2019. Can't reach 2025 now. How many years? The Bayelsa State High Court has finally responded to public outcry and media reports surrounding the prolonged incarceration of 15 domestic workers linked to former Nigerian First Lady Patience Jonathan, who have been languishing in prison custody since 2019 over allegations of stemming from a missing set of jewelry. Now, jewelry keep these people where they since 2019. Goodluck, Jonathan. I believe say that man now, if he don't even tell the woman, say, let them go, allow them go. Upon all the money when this woman get, When I see when EFCC, they pursue her, may they recover some billions of naira. When I remember, but upon that, she no fee let these people go. He sees 15 people, they languish in prison. In a press statement issued by Julius Elon Wanyanyo, head of media and information of the Bayelsa State High Court, the court confirmed that the case currently being prosecuted by the state is ongoing in the High Court. Presided over by Honorable Justice Matilda Ayemieye, the Chief Judge of the Bayelsa State. The attention of the Bayelsa State High Court has been drawn to a media report titled Ex-Nigerian First Lady Patience Jonathan hold 15 domestic workers in prison over missing jewelry by an online reporter on Thursday, 3rd April 2015. The statement read, as a responsible organization, we want to set the record straight in the interest of justice and balanced reportage. Nyanayon stated while dismissing allegations of judicial complicity or external influence in the case. According to the statement, the accused persons, 15 in total, are being tried on serious charges including armed robbery and attempted murder. The case was initially assigned to Justice Ayemieye in 2019 before she became the Chief Judge. Now, His Lordship granted accelerated hearing to enable parties to conduct the matter speedily. Nyananyo said since 2019, now they do speedy trial in 2025. So 6 years is speedy trial. Chineke, this people don't chop beans tired there. From available records, the matter has suffered delays due to multiple defense lawyers who must cross-examine witnesses, which has slowed down proceedings. The court further blamed several adjournments on the defense team, noting that Justice Ayemieye had even advised the lawyers to streamline their representation for the sake of expediting the trial. Only recently, an application for a trial within trial was made, which the court granted. This obviously will further delay the case, the statement added. With the way things are going, it be like say these people go spend 10 years in that place. So. On the controversial issue of bail, which has left most of the defendants languishing in prison for nearly 6 years, the court defended its decisions. Applications were determined on the merit and based on the materials furnished. Some of the defendants were admitted to bail. The court said, if anyone was dissatisfied, there is a mechanism for review of the same by appealing to the higher court. The detained individuals, many of whom were low-level domestic workers, include Williams Alami, Vincent Olabiyi, Ebuka Cosmos, John Dashe, Tamonokuro Abaku, Shabi Lima, Emmanuel Agiunwa, Erema Deborah, Precious Kingsley, Tamunosi Siki Achese, Salome Wareboka, Sunday Reginald, Boma Oba, Vivian Golden, and Emeka Benson. These are the people held since 2019 under the order of the former wife of the president, Patience Jonathan. So, even working for big men self, you are at risk. You are not safe because if anything goes wrong, Gomo, the kind jail when you go, so no be small thing. No. My people, make una let me know with you now the reason follow the matter. As we they see them so now, so we take the talk and we know they add pepper or salt. So those of una wey want send money go Nigeria, I beg do may not forget to use tap send with my promo code. They will give you £15 for people waiting for UK, €15 for people waiting for Europe or Germany, Spain or Italy, Luxembourg, just name it. €15 on top of the money that you're sending. $30 for people waiting for USA and $30 for people waiting for Canada. And they go add on top. So don't waste time. Use my promo code, download the app, and enjoy the free and speedy delivery of your money to your family members. So you get video where I say I want play phone and make una see which one. Okay, we can play this Agba Jalingo here on a heated argument.
Lead right. Let's not mislead the younger generation.
Mr. Liu, do you
Let's
know
not
the
look
cost
at it
of
like
a bag of
everybody is
rice
wrong.
in the market?
I have a younger friend here who says they are going to use this.
Dr. Liu, I'm asking you a question. Do you know the cost of a bag of rice in the market?
One particular part
do you go to the market?
law that you want changed now. I bet you.
I'm sure that as we are talking now, policemen are waiting for you outside the studio so that when you finish, you will enter an SUV. Policemen and civil defense, people's fathers are waiting for you now as we are talking. So that when you finish from here, they will carry you home.
Mr. President,
you do not know the cost of energy. You don't know the cost of energy. You don't know the cost of rice.
Was one of
you are
the
speaking for your money.
As at the time, I mean, if you look at the challenges, that they try to tie to him, the issue they try to tie to him about the funds and everything else, then it shows you how much figures.
You are telling me about Chatham House.
That he was exposed
the
to.
Chatham House, the Nigerian people. The Chatham House vote Tinubu.
He has his green passport.
The Chatham House vote Tinubu.
At a young age, he did everything.
Nigerian voted Tinubu. Our lives have become worse, and you are there talking because they are paying you salary.
Country, he's running.
Be very careful.
We have consistency in Lagos. He is the president today. That alone shows you a success story.
Okay, thank you.
That's the hallmark of a change maker.
Thank you, Mr. Liu. Thank you, Mr. Liu. I think you were trying to get some words in.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask him a question. He's talking about reputable organizations that are giving credit and rating Tinubu positively. And the question I am asking simply is whether Chatham House or whatever international organization Dr. Ali is talking about is rating Tinubu positively. Did Chatham House vote for Tinubu?
Okay.
Was Chatham House in Nigeria to vote for Tinubu? He's speaking for his money. As he's talking, policemen are waiting for him outside to carry him home. But I'm interested in saying something about Mr. Ali. Because when he was talking, he made a veiled reference to my comment, so I want to respond to him. If you have been watching this program, if you have not been watching, maybe you watch the replay, you will notice that when Dr. Ali was talking, if you see his demeanor, if you look at his face, you will see that he suddenly became angry when you were pushing him to give you the answer to your question. He started by massaging the young lady in the studio. My younger sister, I want to appeal to her. And the next thing, he was telling you not to push him. He wanted to have the floor, and he became angry, literally on his face. That is the attitude of this government. I even think there's an insult to call a young, a 20-year-old person a small girl. I don't find it funny because in this country, we have seen people at 23 who became ministers and all of that. In my state, we still have, my governor was 46 and all of that. Now, that is the attitude of this government as reflected by Dr. Aliu. In that brief 2-3 minutes, that is the attitude of this government. He was wondering that activists, people say they are activists. You are angry with the military. You are angry with people from 1999 till now. The truth is that have the ideals of June 12 been fulfilled? Have the ideals of the democracy, which we carry placard for, have they been fulfilled? The answer is no. But these people, the moment they give them power, imagine that a Dr. Aliu has power, and I have the capacity to ask him questions. In 2 minutes, look at the annoyance. If he had a litany of policemen and soldiers, he will move them against me. That is exactly what Nigeria has been doing under this government. Have you also noticed that almost every prominent saboteur, economic saboteur, and murderers, mass murderers in Nigeria, from the north to the south, maybe the southeast is still the only region that is isolated now, to the south, where I come from, they have all been compensated with either federal government contracts, Tantita in particular. Some of them have been made traditional rulers. They have been given thrones. These are tenures that will never end until dead. Government officials are patronizing mass murderers and economic saboteurs and turning them to strongholds in this country. And those of us who are asking for change, just make one line, they come and arrest you. I was arrested and charged for treason for saying that my former governor mismanaged 500 million naira meant for a microfinance bank that is still not working till today. Instead of the security agencies to go after the person that mismanaged our money, they came after me. And I was charged for treasonable felony, attempts to overthrow Buhari and Governor Yadi. I don't know how this country is working, but the people that are destroying this country, carrying arms, once you have I call it the AK-47 economy. They are moving on with it. Once you have the capacity to kill in mass, after 1 or 2 years, they'll call you, negotiate with you. Either give you a traditional throne, or give you a contract to go and secure some federal government assets, or make you so prominent, fund you with so much money. As a matter of fact, there's a bandit leader in Zamfara State that was declared wanted. The day he came outside to collect an award, he was surrounded by policemen, And the local government chairman was seated there in the occasion, a man that had been declared wanted by the Nigerian army and by the Nigerian police. That is how this country is functioning. And they come to talk about this, our movement. Dr. Ali said something there that there's no country that has all its problems solved. And I agree with him absolutely. But what I'm saying is that our target we may not be able to eventually stop corruption. But if you can put a stumbling block on the part of those who want to steal our money, it's some form of progress. We may not, I don't think there's any country anywhere that has been able to stop corruption completely. But what we can do is continue to mobilize ourselves to put stumbling blocks on the part of those who want to steal. Let them know that if you steal, there will be some form of consequences. You may not go to jail in Nigeria because if you steal enough, it's only poor people that go to jail in Nigeria. I've been to jail, it's only poor people that are there. There's no rich man in prison because they are not ready to send themselves to jail. But our target may not just be to build a paradise here, but to be able to put stumbling blocks on the parts of those who want to destroy Nigeria. But government is not helping it. Our government is patronizing violence. Our government is patronizing crime. Our government is funding those who are destroying this country, and they are running after young people and innocent people who are calling for change in this country. And it is very, very disheartening.
This was a very compositive conversation that we had this morning. Can you respond quickly to that? Quickly, yes. How do we move from here?
Let me just say that we will move from here by changing this narrative and building a system that can hold people accountable. And I take exception to the words of Doctor describing someone and something that I said as, being ignorant. You see, this grandstanding and high-handedness by the ruling party will take them nowhere. And that is why Nigeria is failing and is becoming a failed state under their watch. Because the only institutions or systems that are working in Nigeria is corruption and criminality. And also the statement that there are traits on this platform to corner people to asking questions. Arise News is one of the leading journalism houses that is trying to hold leaders accountable. Any attempt to ridicule, the capacity that they bring must be checked immediately, because this current administration does not like free speech. And before you know, they can bring the NBC against you. But let me just say this as a final parting statement.
Yes, 1 second.
Nigerians must make sure that we build a system that can hold our leaders accountable, which will begin with the electoral system, because that is their only arrogance.
Thank you so much.
They know that the INEC is the weapon factory.
Thank you so much. We've run out. Thank you. Unfortunately, we've run out. Change is never born from silence. And history has proven that when people rise and demand better, nations are forced to listen. The days of quiet sufferings are over. Nigerians are awake, their voices are loud, and their frustrations can no longer be ignored. Thank you so much for being with me here on Perspective. And I keep saying, life is a learning club. See you next week. God bless.
I don't see wetin dey happen. I don't see wahala dey this country. Anybody will come from APC, they must defend that corruption. Even people who they criticize APC before, once they are feeling bottle finish, they enter APC. Come and see defense for APC. They will defend APC like never before. Check, for example, you even get this picture where they go around on social media. Come the one that say, waiting be this one. This one not be Femi Fani-Kayode. Let's say don't open church. Femi Fani-Kayode don't open church. In fact, I go talk about it on the next video. Make we talk. We will look at it next video. I beg. We will not waste time at all. No time. This country and Nigeria does not stop amazing you. So those of una will be say una need a medical treatment to make una contact E-Herbal Solution, and I then get that ogbonge solution to that health problem where they worry you. See their phone numbers, then they everywhere around the world, no matter where you are. All the local government areas when they for Nigeria, then get offices. For abroad, they get offices. For America or for Canada or for US, for Europe, all the countries they get. For Asia, for China, for anywhere. For African countries, they there. So contact them today very quickly when they deliver to your doorstep. Oh yeah now.